Hi and welcome. My name is Rich Pasini. Today is June 26, 2020. Thank you for tuning in. I just want to start off by saying thank you to all the new subscribers who recently subscribed to my channel. It is greatly appreciated. I hope you like the content and come back for more. For those of you out there who are eBay business, are in the eBay business, your most important tool for that business is your computer. And being PC tech, back in the day, I am no longer PC tech. Right now I'm doing eBay full-time and also YouTube. But what I want to share with you guys is preventive maintenance. Now, if you like me, use your computer for business, or maybe you just like to browse or surf the internet, you want to keep it running to its utmost performance. And the best way to do that is to take preventative measures. One of the things that I experienced with my computer was that I bought mine pretty much new. It was brand new. I bought it brand new. It was one that came off of from a company called Micro Center is the company that I deal with, and they were selling computers that were no longer up to date. Whatever. They were just like not outdated, but just clearance is what it was. And it was brand new. It still had the warranty on and stuff. But I noticed as time went on, my fan, my little CPU fan in there, was making noise. It was making like a whirling sound, a really buzzing sound. And I think what a lot of people don't realize is that dust accumulates really quick in a computer to some point. Well, over time. And when that happened, it started getting louder and louder. I thought maybe eventually it was just a fluky thing, where it would eventually stop, and it didn't. So with that, I had taken the cover off my computer and I looked inside the chassis, and lo and behold, that thing was full of dust. Now I'm going to show you some pictures on some about how dust can really be bad for your computer. And if you are an eBay business like myself, the last thing you need to do is have crashes or have problems, especially if you're running a business. That's the last thing you want. If you have a backup, I have a laptop as well as a backup, but my desktop is my go-to computer. So I just want to show you some pictures. I'm going to show you what I picked up and talk a little about it. And this is not an endorsement for the company. I just want you guys to know, throw this disclaimer out there. Nobody contacted me from the company and asked me to do the video. I'm just taking it upon myself to share it with you guys, because for those who do follow me, I like to share information with you guys, and I will continue to keep sharing information, especially if it's helpful. So I'm going to bump out of this screen. I'm going to do a split screen here, and I got two webcams, the one I'm on right now, and I also got one, the stationary one, and I'm going to show you the item I bought. But I want to read a little more into that company, well, as far as like how dust could be very bad for your computer. So without further ado, let me bump out of this screen. Okay, as you can see here, I have three screens opened up. I got two webcam ones, and I got the regular website one. But I want to share with you guys really quick. I just want to go over this here with you in case you're not familiar with this, or maybe you've never thought about much of it. I mean, some people may not. It goes on to say, dust is your computer's mortal enemy. More than viruses, malware, drops, or spills, dust is something your system faces daily. It may be doing more damage than you think. If you ever wondered, can dust harm your computer? The answer is a resounding yes. Why is dust so bad for your computer? To keep from overheating, your computer uses a fan to cool its internal components. The problem is, over thousands of hours of fan-driven movement pushes the dust deep into the crevices of your computer, where it becomes a magnet for electrostatic shock. In addition to interfering with your computer's electrical components, dust can also cause sudden failure of critical parts and pieces into the body of your computer. How to prevent dust damage to your computer? When it comes to dust damage, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. The best thing you can do to avoid dust-related problems is simply keep your computer clean. Here's how. Now, they're going to be talking about compressed air over here. Those are those cans there. Now, before I got started doing, looking into this more, I was doing a little research on these units here that you're going to see here. This one here is the, let me just move my webcam up here really quick, is the, can you see it? Oh, I got to turn it this way, right? I guess it doesn't really matter, whatever. This one here is the air power. This is from X Power. That's the name of the company. Okay, X power, and that's the unit right there I got. Okay. Anyway, it goes on to say here, it says a can of compressed air will quickly become your best friend when it comes to battling dust. Complete with the narrow nozzle designed to get into the cracks and crevices of your computer. Canister of compressed air blasts tiny dust particles, and we already said that there, right? Okay. Basically, it's almost the same thing. All right. To keep your computer clean, right? Also, it goes over here. It says, well, it's true. If you are going to do this and you're going to dust out your computer, take it outdoors, because let me tell you something. When I took mine out before, I picked the shooting up this morning. Man, that thing was dusty, and I'm going to show you some pictures of dust on the computer. It's nasty what happens to them. Yeah, so again, you're going to take it outside. I don't know if you're familiar with the duster, the air duster in the cans, the aerosol cans. They're okay. The only thing I found with them, I used to use them in the past. When I use them for a long period of time, the can gets cold because it's like a refrigerant in there, and it gets so cold I can't hold it. I got to stop what I'm doing, and let it cool off a little, get warmed up before I use it again. That's only if you're constantly using it. And the other thing is, never turn them over. Don't ever turn an air duster over. Those air duster cans, don't turn them over, because that's what I think, if it comes out there, it can cause some kind of a problem. You don't want to do that there. If you're going to do it, and don't shake it. I would never shake it. And just use it normally. Just, hit that spray nozzle thing there and just clean it out that way. Then the other thing over here is wipe your computer regularly. It goes with the regular use. Dust can get around into the spaces between your computer's keys, and even which can eventually interfere with the signals and the keys and lead to a breakdown on your keyboard. To prevent this from happening, give your computer a wipe down with a clean, slightly damp cloth. That's why I always do it mine. You can use your canister or compressed air to blast the dust between the keys. I just did that with this machine here. But the reason why I'm doing this here is because being in the eBay business, the last thing you need to do is have any computer problems. You don't need your computer breaking down or whatever, overheating and stuff like that. That's what happened with my computer. I was working here on it. I live on this thing. I'm basically on this thing like 7 days a week, almost like 12, 13 hours a day. 7 days a week, really. And like I said, I noticed my fan was getting loud. And that's exactly what they're going to talk about over here. It says how you can tell. It says how to tell if your computer needs cleaning. Has your computer already fallen victim to dust damage? While it can be a tough to tell here, it says catching the signs of dust is early is the best way to avoid long-term damage. Here are a few signs your computer needs a cleaning. Your computer fan is running loudly. That's what was happening with mine. It was making a buzzing sound. I was like, buzz. It was really loud. It was getting loud. So when I heard that there, I powered it off right away, because I said, that's not normal, because my computer's on right now, of course, that's what I'm working on here, and it's quiet as anything. And when I opened it up, man, that thing had a lot of dust in there. Not like the pictures I'm going to show you, but it had dust in there. And you're probably saying, well, what did I use to clean it? Well, I used the air duster to clean it out. I bought a can of that there, and for $2.99, $3.99, whatever, depending on what store you're shopping at, it goes pretty quick. So, not that I'm saying, it's a big investment, so let's say you use the can, you spend $3 and you use the whole can in one cleaning. It's not the worst thing in the world. But if you keep doing it periodically, it can add up. That money adds up to it. So that's why I ended up getting this thing here. But let's just read the highlights over here. Your computer feels hot. Okay? If your laptop feels hot, it says if your laptop feels hot in your lap, it's likely being affected by dust. Okay? And again, dust makes it hard for your computer to discharge heat. If you're not sure whether your computer is running hot, download a program to measure the core temperature of your computer and alert you when it's above normal. Okay, I forget what I know they had that there. I think I did that once before. I can't remember, but if you go on YouTube, if you go on Google, you could probably type in there, computer temperature things, and it'll probably monitor your system. I don't know which one I had. I had it on there. I think when I got this new computer, I took it off. Although I should get another one on there. It's always good just to keep an idea of what's going on with the temperature in there, and it will monitor the temperature in your computer. It says your computer looks dirty. Yeah, if you see visible grime on your computer surface, it's likely that there's dirt inside the computer as well. Clean at home. Take it to your local computer professionals for a full cleaning. And you can do it yourself. Okay. And again, a dust-free computer start here, right? It says, while dust may seem small threat, it could do some serious damage to your computer. Fortunately, following these tips and learning how to clean the dust out of your PC is an excellent way to keep your system fast, functional, and safe from damage. If you have any additional questions, you could also contact these guys. I don't know if this website is still effective, but I picked this particular one because it's talking about the dust and how it could damage your computer. All right. Now, with that being said here, I know I could just bump out of this one here, just go to that one here, but it doesn't matter. I'll keep them all together. I picked this unit up right here, okay? And as you've seen before, the price on here, that's what I paid for it. But let me just show you why it would be good to have one of these, okay? Let's go over here. I typed in here computer dust and images. Look at some of these images over here, folks. I mean, this is nothing. This is filthy. I mean, look at this one over here. So my mouse goes, look at this. I mean, this is an accident waiting to happen. Look at this. Look at the damaging. Look at that. I mean, you know how hard the fan's got to work, and it's not even doing anything. It's not even really cooling off anything, because it's how are you going to draw air into it? You know what I'm saying? It's all clogged up. Look at this one over here with the CPU fan. I could tell you right to boot, mine was not like this at all. Okay, not this bad. I could tell you right there. Look at this. Look at the power supply. Look at this. I mean, this is filthy. I mean, it's amazing. I don't know if this computer had any issues or not, but I would think, looking at it, look at some of these pictures here. Okay, I mean, look at this. You can see where my mouse is. Look at this. My computer would never get to that. Mine looks like brand new. Okay, it looks like from the day I bought it. And this thing was well worth the money, believe it. But look at this over here. Okay, I think you guys get the gist of it. I mean, I had to show it to you guys. Okay, but then with that being said, being a very conservative, frugal guy, I'm a very conservative spender. I don't like to spend a lot of money on things. I was thinking, well, maybe I can use my Craftsman vacuum cleaner, because it's got the reversible thing where it could be a blower. You could, if you take it from one port and put it to the other, you could use it as a blower, right? And I said, I don't think it's going to be as powerful. So I started looking into dusters, the air dusters, and the cans again. I said, well, maybe I'll go buy a can to get it, And then I looked at the prices. All right, this is a pack of, I'm not really sure on this one here. This is an Amazon assistant puts this out here. I can understand if you're a business where you're going to buy this stuff here. Here you get, a pack of 6 for 35 bucks. I mean 36 actually, with free shipping. Okay, I see them going for a lot more than that too. A lot more here. Here's some over here. Oh, that's something else. But I see them going for a lot more than that. Here's ones over here. Pack here, dust off, disposable, $42 and change. Now again, if you're going to spend this kind of money, you're best off just going for the gusto like I did. I got this at my local thrift store. I paid, as you can see here, the price is right here. I paid $49.99 for it with tax, and it was already picked up, and it had only one left in there. But when I went there, I went in person to pick it up. The guy goes, "Oh," I see you got some more. He goes, "Yeah, this shipment just came in, so they had more there." But anyway, you could get this one here, the same exact model I have. And they all, again, I'm not getting anything for this here, folks. And this is not my website either. Okay, I just want to let you know. I don't want you to think I'm throwing a segue out there. They range from $54. I got mine for $49. That's what mine, with the tax, that's what mine came out to. Matter of fact, I got the paperwork over here. I can tell you right now. $49.99 in-store pickup. They charged me tax $4.34, so the total came to $54.30. Okay. All right. So that's the what I pay for this here. Okay, because you got to pay sales tax, of course. They have different ones too. I think they had something like this there for $124. I didn't want to shoot that kind of money. I didn't want to go for that. Look at this little thing here. Now you say to yourself, how powerful can this thing be for 115 bucks? This thing is powerful, and it's heavy too. It's got some weight to it. I didn't like the way this one looked, but I was shopping around. I said, oh, maybe I can get this one here for $15.92. I said, I don't know. It doesn't look like it's got enough power for it. This thing's got a lot of power to it. But anyway, it seems to be the popular one. And how I found out about this one here, when I typed in air dusters, I went to there was a person had on YouTube had a review on it, and the person did the review, and I was sold. I was sold on it. I said, you know what, I got to pick it up. And not only that, they see it used for the household clean purposes. You know, you could use it like they're showing you this picture here to clean up the car vents, whatever. Well, you have to call it. They give you a long enough. It's got a long enough cord in there, but you could use it for other things. One guy was saying in one of his YouTube videos, he said you could use it to dust away the porch. Like if you got a small area of the porch, you could use it as that. You know, like a little blower. I wouldn't go to that extent. You know, I wouldn't go to that extent with it. Basically, mine's going to be used strictly for my computer, and that's it. And they range at different prices. Okay. Now I got mine at Microcenter. At Microcenter, I paid, as you can see here, $49.99 plus tax. If you're an out-of-stater, I think you could still order from them. I don't see why not. They're on a website. You're probably going to pay for shipping, of course. But you see, they range in different prices. Like this one here has it now. Buy it now with free shipping. They want $70.99 with it. This one's $70 again. This one here, I don't know what that is. It looks like an oil filter with a spout thing on it. That's $80. But they have different ones here. Now, I didn't do the research on these here for $23, stuff like that. I don't know. I'm not knocking them, but to me, being handheld like that, small. This one's handheld, but this has weight to it, folks. Matter of fact, let me get my scale. I just got my postage scale over here. So I got my postage scale. I'm going to weigh it up really quick. Just the unit itself. Well, I got to weigh it with the cord. No, just use it with the unit. Leave the cord off. Okay, just the unit alone, just this here. Just this here alone is 2 pounds. Okay? It's 2 pounds. 1 pound, 14 ounces. But the postal stores, you know, they've rounded it over 2 pounds. Okay? So basically, it's like a 2 pound thing. And it's heavy. It's heavy, folks. It really is. It's got some weight to it. But anyway, what you get with this here, let me move the box away. Okay, so that's the one I got. It's the X Pro, X Power. Okay? That's the model you're looking for, the unit. Okay? It's the Aero Pro. All right? I'll move that on the side. They're going to give you your a little thing here. Let me see this here. Sorry about my webcam. It's coming in like very glitchy. This one here is just telling you what is this here? Electric motor driven tools, whatever. I don't know. Whatever, something along the line. It was the warranty type of thing. Please read and see the instruction. Okay, the instructions, I guess, whatever. Then they give you a nice little booklet. Okay. Decent booklet. All right. And this is my paperwork. And the unit itself, this is the unit itself. It's got some weight to it, let me tell you. It's got 2 speeds, high and low. Okay? When you turn on high, this thing really kicks out. And, of course, let's move this over here. Let's get this over here. We'll put it over here for now. They give you a bag with it. Let me turn this thing over this way here so I can see it a little better. They give you a little carry bag to put in there. Okay. Keep all your attachments in there. All right. And here are the attachments. You get this one here, big brush, and it connects to this guy here. Like that. All right. That's what I was using before. And you got like a fan one. Is it a fan one? You get this one here for more. You could put some attachment. Well, not this. This won't go on this one here. I don't think. Something's. There is one of these things is missing. Oh, here it is. It dropped. It was this thing here. I was gonna say, how's this gonna go on? I know it goes on here. So it would go like this. Then you get this here that has all 3 of them. This thing keeps rolling over here. You get all 3 of them. See it here? Can you see it? I'm sorry, guys. So you got the attachments. If you can see that too good. And you got one over here. I don't know if you leave them on. It doesn't look like you probably could break them off, but I'm going to keep them on there for now. It's no big deal to use this here. And what you're going to do is, of course, you're going to use this one here, this little guy. This one. You're just going to pop it in here like this. Pop this guy in here like this. Like that. And when you connect it in here, you got nice. You can get really into the computer chassis and stuff like that to clean out the motherboard. And again, like I said, these are the attachments you get with it. And I tell you, it works good. But I want to share one thing with you. Now, this is basically it's almost like a vacuum, right? It draws air in and blows it out. What you're going to need to do, even on this one, because this is going to collect dust. You see over here? Now that's got to be cleaned out. All right. What you're going to do is, or at least what I do anyway, I could take even one of these attachments here, and you might want to do is just very lightly clean it out like that, because that's going to create a problem for this unit. And anything that has filters on it, folks, so you can see like some of the dust coming off, anything that has a filter on it, clean it off, because you know what'll happen if you leave it on there, it's going to make the machine work out much more harder. Okay, so try to clean it up. I'll clean it up now. I don't want to do it now. I just want to show you though, if you get one of these here, make sure if you get a chance you clean this out. Don't put any water on it, because that's where the motor's under there. And just take a light little, if you can use the brush they give you, and just lightly tuck, just brush it off. I'll do a better clean job, but I don't want to do it right now. I don't want to take too much of your time. Okay, but yeah, you could see this wasn't like this when I bought it, of course. It was a lot clearer, but make sure when you use it, make sure you clean that thing out there, the filter back here. Okay, because what'll happen is then when you use this during a long period of time, you will make that unit, make the motor on this thing work harder, and you don't want to do that. All right, listen, I just wanted to share with you guys. Basically, like I said, this is, people might say, well, what does this have to do with reselling or whatever? I want you guys to know one thing. I'm also a vlogger, and there's going to be occasions when I'm going to be talking about things of this nature. So let me back out of here really quick. No sense in having a split screen here. Yeah, I'm also a vlogger as well. So, I will on occasion will be doing videos like this. So I hope you guys, I hope it's helpful. But it really is important that you keep your computer clean, though. Take the dust out of there, okay? A lot of people might not, get too into this stuff here. But I'm like that. I'm a fanatic when it comes to things. I like to keep everything neat and clean and orderly. That's just the way I am for the most part. But when it comes to maintaining your computer, especially, again, this is eBay related, because that computer is your tool. I mean, without your computer, you can't conduct business. And the last thing you need to do is have something happening to it where, it's out of commission for a while or whatever. Like they said, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Dust does cause a problem. I'm telling you, right now my computer's running, and it's right next to my mic over here. It's quiet. The noise you hear back there is the air conditioner. But for the most part, this is quiet. But that fan was a telltale sign. When I heard it getting loud like that, it was making that's for me, that was my telltale sign with my computer. I have an HP, I have all HP products here. Outside the Logitech webcam. It was getting loud, it was making a buzzing sound, and I said, that is not right. I mean, I've been using it right along. And the computer, like I said, I did cleaning on it, I think like 6 months ago, maybe 6 or 7 months ago. I try to do it every couple of months. Believe it or not, people say, geez, I don't know if I want to go through that there, unplug all the peripherals and the wires and stuff like that to do that there. But believe me, it's worth it in the end. Now, you might say, okay, so you gave it a thorough cleaning with this new unit you picked up. When's the next time you do it? I don't know. I guess one way to find out is when I look behind the cabinet there, behind the computer case, and if I see where the fan is, the CPU, not the CPU, the external fan, I have the extra fans in there. If I start seeing that get dusty, or where the power supply that has a fan in it as well, if I start seeing that get dusty, then that's the sign to say, okay, it's time to just take the computer peripherals out, take it outside. Now I got this little blower here, and just clean it out. And let me tell you, man, you should have seen the dust that came out. But it was nothing like those pictures. I assure you, it was nothing like that. But it had dust in there. I mean, it was like little, what do they call them, dust bunnies? It had dust bunnies in there, folks. And I don't know. I believe that that's the way to go with it, especially when it comes to electronic components. That dust sits on the your memory chips there, and the CPU fan. The CPU fan did have some dust, but again, nothing. My computer, honestly, I should have took it before and after. Next time I think if I do that, I'll take a picture of it. Mine did not look like any of those computers in there, the ones I showed you. I mean, those were filthy with dust. There's no way in heaven I would ever let my computers get to that. My computer, any of my laptop as well, would never. I even cleaned the printers too. When I got this thing this morning, I went crazy with it. I started spraying, dusting everything off my laser printer, my all-in-one printer, my laptop, telephone, everything. It's pretty powerful too. I have to honestly say, it is a pretty powerful little unit here. Like I said again, just the machine itself, the machine itself here, the blower, is almost, like I said, 2 pounds. So it's pretty heavy. You know, I was pretty surprised when the guy was doing the interview, the review on it on YouTube. Even he was said, he goes, "Wow," because it's got some weight to it. You know, so I think it's gonna work out. The only thing, like I said again, is after use. So make sure you clean underneath. Remember that they clean this out. I got to clean out a little better here. I got to do a little more dusting. I'm gonna take it out. Dude, I would definitely clean this out after each use if you want to prolong the life of this thing as well. All right, guys, listen. I'm doing some research on the reseller news stuff. It's either going to be Let's Talk eBay or reseller news going to come up. Hopefully I'm going to do it. It's 1 o'clock here. I'd like to break for lunch at some point. And I will hopefully be putting something out. For those who follow me, as you guys noticed, well, at least try to anyway. I'm trying to cut back on the time span on here, because I notice my videos are going a lot longer than usual. This one's going to probably be longer too, because I'm keep rambling on and talking about it. But I do apologize about that. But I just wanted to get that out there to you, okay? And you might say, well, what does this have to do with? Like I said again, you might think, what's this relationship with the reseller news or Let's Talk eBay when you're talking about cleaning dust out of your computer? That is your business. My computer is my business. If I can't do anything without it, okay? I won't be in business without my computer, okay? So I'm just sharing information with you guys. So let me let you go. I'm going to try to get some stuff up there. I got to go to my Google Alerts to see what's coming in. I know I get them every day, and we'll see what we're going to do. I'm going to try, like I said, I'm going to try to keep the news segments and even Let's Talk eBay segments. I'm going to try to keep them down. My target goal is between 15 and 20 minutes. I'm going to try it. I'm going to see if it's going to be longer than that, folks. And I think it's very important. Some topics I want to share with you guys. I'll give you a heads up right from the beginning. And whether you watch it all the way through or not, that's totally up to you. But I want you guys to know one thing. For those who are new to my YouTube channel, I call it the His Initiative, to help, inspire, and share. That's my own little thing I made up, and I hope you guys get a takeaway from it. And the whole premise behind this YouTube channel is to help people out. I give free information out. I don't have a book that I'm selling, or I don't have any merch like T-shirts and stuff like that. I would like to do that as time goes on, to be honest with you. I don't know, to come up with some ideas for a T-shirt just to support the channel. I can't do any Patreon accounts because you have to have at least 1,000 subscribers. And I mean, my channel is growing slow but surely, okay? And it's getting there. It's going to probably take a long time, which I never expected to it grow overnight. The content I put out has got to be something that people are going to want to keep coming back and watching over and over again. But I like to have different content in there. So I'm working on it. It's not easy. But I've been doing this now full-time since I lost my job back in 2016. So, due to a layoff, of course. And now we'll see where it's going to go with there. See how it transpires from now till whenever. And if I hit that 1,000 subscriber mark, then I hit the milestone. And that's something for me to, be really overjoyed if I could do that there, if I can get that 1,000 subscriber mark. But it's not easy. But I look at it, folks. I'm letting my channel grow organically. Okay, on this channel, just to throw this out there, I do not discuss religion and politics, and I don't use profanity on it. Okay, I consider my channel a kid-safe channel. Okay, and it is. I don't talk crazy stuff. I don't do crazy zany antics. You won't see me jumping out of planes or cliff diving or swimming with the sharks and stuff like that. I am not that type of person. So if people watch me, watch my YouTube videos in their living room, dining room, whatever, kitchen, wherever you're watching, and you got little kids around, you don't have to worry about me throwing the F-bomb out there, because that's not what I'm all about. As a matter of fact, I've been on websites like there's one person I follow, I'm not going to mention name, but that F-bomb is peppered like in every other sentence. That's like, wow. I tend to watch it a little, but again, when I start hearing that, I kind of like sway off it a little. I know the person's trying to get the information out there, and I think they're going about it the little wrong way. There are ways to talk about when it comes to getting your message across. You know, you don't have to go to those extremes. But hey, you know, it's that person's channel, and they want to, you know, make videos or put content like that out there. That's their prerogative. So I'm a little different that way. I'm a more conservative person. I kind of keep it, you know, mediocre. You know what I'm saying? I want people to come back to my channel and say, hey, this guy here, he doesn't sit there and, you know, go off on the deep end and, you know, shouting and getting, you know, getting loud and stuff like that. That's not for me, you know. But anyway, listen. If you are visiting for the first time, and maybe this video might not be what you're looking for, but if you look at my other videos before you make a decision whether you're going to subscribe or not, I hope you do. Check out my other videos first, okay? But I just want you guys to know out there, for those who are new subscribers, outside, I am a vlogger, so there are going to be times when I will be, not all the time, I don't want to scare you guys away, but I will be putting stuff like this out there, different, covering different topics, and go over different things with you guys. It keeps the videos fresh. You know what I'm saying? I like to do different things. You know, sometimes I might do things off the spur of the moment. You know, so if I feel it's something I want to share with you guys, and I think you can get a takeaway from it, I'll put it out there. Anyway, guys, in case you don't watch my other videos and you did happen to watch this one, I just want to say today is Friday. Right now, it's okay. I'm over here in the East Coast of New York. I don't know. I think they said maybe later on this might be showers or something along that line. But wherever you are, whatever state you're in, country, wherever you are around this world, and you're an eBay seller, I'm wishing you all the best in your sales. Enjoy your weekend. Stay safe. Keep watching, because I'm going to be putting out more and more videos, new videos. So don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And if you want to be updated when I post them out, please hit that bell notification icon. All right. Talk to you next time, guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye for now.